Welcome back, everyone. Ears here. Another day. Same month in game, but it's another day for me. I've been messing around, just looking around the game, and I had this pop up. $11,000 for this in a contract. Oh, should have switched the wrong one. Hit the wrong button. Pretty big field. Gonna take a little bit of time to do. I want to show you. I was like, hey, I was gonna move on to the next month or maybe the next, because we don't have a lot to do until it's time to harvest. It was just depending on what all popped up and whatnot. But since last episode, we done a lot of harvesting. Well, not harvesting, but weeding with this hoe. I wanted to show you that I picked it up. I want to take care of it, get it done real quick. That way, we ain't gonna have several episodes of just hoeing and whatnot. There's gonna be a lot of stuff, a lot of contracts we're gonna have to do to get to where we want to go, because we ain't got a lot to do. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you. I started this. I'm gonna get it done, and we will be back. Going to need some more horsepower. See this thing right here, it's still, even on this flat land, still not running max speed, especially going this way. 15's max speed with doing this. It's only doing it 13. Going up, it will get 15 about this far in. So we do need a lot stronger tractor. We do need more horsepower. Get this stuff done. Almost there. 97%. Yeah. The 2 miles an hour would have made a big difference. Would already been done. More horsepower, but we got other plans to do with the money before we get another tractor. You see what I see? Did you see it? Do you see it over there? Go ahead and spend a little bit of money here, putting our gas. $189 in gas. This is what I saw. That was an extra 10,000. Saving, yes, we gotta save it. Another 11,000. That's pretty good. Pretty good for just getting started. Bell rack for another hoeing job right over here. Weeding, wood transporter. Yeah. I've done enough weeding. I believe I have, because I know the last episode we did too. Started off with this one, but I didn't really show it to you. And kind of want to move on, but at the same time, it's kind of tempting. That's another 4,000. 4,200. And it's on our way back, really. Let's go ahead and accept that one. Let's go ahead and get it knocked out. I mean, every bit of money we can get to where we're going. That is the main thing we gotta get. And we're still very early. DOT, take care of that one. They'll come back eventually and refix it. Fix it up for us. Yes, they will. I don't, with this going up down this hill, it's going to be. Going to be fun. It's not going to, like I say, that we need more horsepower. We really do. But we need a lot of other things before we get a tractor. Because if we buy a tractor first and not worry about ways to make more money, kind of be in the same boat. as we are now, just slowly slowly gaining money, slowly here and there. We need to progress. We really do. That's the reason why I want to say I'm debating. Last time I know I talked about I want to do the goats, buy another field so we can do goats. But I'm really been thinking about greenhouse. That way we can start getting a passive income, set it up to where it just sells. This right here is what I was afraid of with the horsepower. Go with the greenhouse. I know I got the mushrooms. It produces, but it's not the best. I'm going to probably set the mushrooms to selling as for now. That way, more passive income. Get a greenhouse. Get either the greenhouse do kind of half the season of selling, and then the other half I thought I picked it up because it just started taking off and I forgot I'm going downhill. But yeah, anyway, do half season of it just selling, then the other half for now storing that, then we can sell half of it at peak time. That right there to me probably be a really good way to get passive income. Yes, I know I'm not selling it all at peak money, but throughout the season, for at least half a year, we'll get some income just coming every hour. I believe we spend them on, they do pay out every hour in game, so that would help us out. And then take half of it and sell it at peak time, which would be even more. That is what I'm thinking. It'll help. I believe instead of me building up, because I mean buying one of those fields is over 100,000, and then the pen itself, and then buying it's going to take a lot. It's going to take a lot of money just to get the goats going. And I need to start putting some wood in the little sawmill. That way it can start making us some money. We need it. We bought it and it's just sitting there right now. You're not making anything to generate us any money. So I'm going to finish this and we'll move on. Almost done. 99 and contract is finished. And there we go. Pretty decent amount just to get started. I mean, we went from 28,000 to 54, 55, 54. So that is not a bad start. And even though one of them was one of the orbs, so still it was money in the bank to help us get moving forward. That is the main thing, is getting moving. And I know I like seeing farms at start myself, but some people, they do like seeing them, then they'd like to see faster progression as well. And I'm at the same. If I can speed it up, I'm kind of the same way. You can take too long, and the series can get stagnant. Even though we're not far in this series, but not showing any progression hardly at all. It does get kind of tedious watching the same thing over and over because they ain't progressed much. And that's the reason why I did what I did. Instead of moving on, I wanted to get those done real fast and get a little money. I don't think these will be ready next month. I think it's the next month. July, I believe it's July. It's hard. It's been so long I cannot remember which month I planted those in. But I'm gonna move into. Let me park this. I'm gonna go into July or June. See what we got to do. Park this over here. Boom. Turn her off. And we'll be back. I want to look. Well, if there's any contracts I can do besides hoeing, especially harvesting, I'm going to look and see what's ready for next month. Yes, we are ready. We got one field ready. Please start the engine. It's rolling. Look. I know it's not started. Look. It's moving. It's not even starting. It's telling me it's starting, but I'm actually moving it. But not fast enough. Go ahead and unfold it. Our canola field is not ready. But our barley field, is. Turn it on. B, I kept hitting the wrong button. That would be good. Oh, let's get her done. I know it's a small field, and typically I'm going to chop it because I don't have no way to really. No baler, I could rent one, but there's not going to be enough here to even really worry about it. Too much time and effort. You know what I got to do? I got to go over and do my fields real fast. Now you sit there and run. We got to go over here. I forgot. We got our fields. Flood our fields. Thing is with rice, I forget. Gotta flood them. Keep them flooded. Or you don't do good. Really don't. Now let's jump off the wall. Whee! Get them going. Now let's run back over here. Oh, I'm glad I looked at the rice fields. I'm glad. I'd have done all this and just completely forgot about them. I really would. Yes, I left you running. It will be alright. Now let's get in here. Get it done. I think I'm gonna have, which I'm right here. So I really don't gotta worry about it. And come on, quit hitting it. My grain silo is over there. So I can just drive this over here. I doubt this field will fill it. But if it does, I can just drive it over there and dump it out. I really could. I think it is set on a flatbed trailer. It's right over the back side of the mushroom. You can't really see it from here. The back end of it. Seen the front, but you can't see the back. I think it is a flatbed. Yeah. So it's got to be changed over. Gotta be. Boop. But this shouldn't fill this combine. It should not. Come on, back it up. I want that one. That way I wouldn't miss nothing. Should we hold on to the barley? If I hold on to the barley, I could do a small chicken coop. But sell it to chicken coop. Could get a grain mill. Could do that. We got to turn this field over. So a lot to do, and it's a small field, but it's an income. An income we don't have. If we did something else with it. Not much, not a whole lot, but it's something. It really is. Now, what could we do back? Debating on what to plant here. I could wait and get a planter, rent a planter and do soybeans. I really could. That way it gives me a little bit of time to it needs lime, needs plowing, needs rolling. Well, it's rolling, which weeds are already growing. Come on, I just harvested you, and you. It's an everyday thing. So I need lime. I need to plow it, and it's a small field. Carrots, no, not doing that just yet. Not ready. I could do a small grass field in it. Well, I can't. April. Missed that. So canola. Doot. I'm debating on what to do. I really am. I might turn off the periodic plowing because to me it's gonna be rough, especially if we grow. As we grow, it's gonna be hard. It really is. I thought this would be a little bit easier than what it was, but I forgot that right there has that little drop off ledge right there, and it's causing a little hiccup in it. But barley, best in December, which I mean it ain't much. I could get a little meal. I'm not gonna get that little cheap meal. That I do have the modded windmills meals and stuff. I do have that installed. That wasn't really a whole lot work. That field, I mean, even at peak price, about $1,000 out of that field, $1,000. But it wasn't lined, wouldn't all that. But then everything. Let me go ahead. Need to look at a few contracts, see if we have anything. I'm not going to do no hoeing, plowing, harvesting. I was hoping, but nope. But do I not? I thought, yeah, I do have the lime spreader. I do have it. Gonna go ahead and put some lime on this field. Might do wheat next time. Got this to decide which I did turn off periodic plowing. I mean, it's fun. I do like doing that, and I can still plowing. I really can. But it's takes forever. I did make that decision. It takes forever to do the plowing. It really does, especially with the smaller plows. Even with the bigger plows, it does take a good time. Cool. Get this turned on. Get this field limed real fast. I was hoping that we had there would be a grain harvest in the contracts. It really was. Which, to me, there's not a lot in the base game. There's not a lot of grain harvesting contracts popped in. It's mostly all the new crops and everything else. To go back to my first series in Riverbend Springs, it wasn't many, even though there's a lot of grain crops all over the place. They were only contracts. Most of the contracts was just spinach, beans, green beans, and all the harvested. They're not a pain. They're really fun to do, but they're very, 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 very slow because of the harvesters and how small some of the harvesters are, and they don't have that huge capacity. This, I don't really want to put it in the way. There will be my next harvest. That is done. Got a hit on that field. Say, I was hoping that we did have a grain harvest contract so we can go do some more harvesting. There's really not a lot left for us to do for this month on our farm. I got that done. We harvested it, put that there. Ooh. Let's go into our productions. I said I was going to go see here. I never did it. Change output. It is storing, selling. Let's go ahead and put those on the selling. That way we'll get income as they go. It's not a big, our sawmill has a little wood. I need to turn it on. I cut a few limbs and everything. Go ahead, activate those, get those going. That way it's producing. I don't want storing. I need to activate them though. Boom, boom, boom. So those are coming. These were, when are mushrooms? Not in here, they're in here, I believe. January. Ain't much. I mean, which 140. Yeah, I might wait. Yeah, I'll wait to sell those. I really will. Because it's plummeting. I could get a little more out of them if I wait more till January. You're running now. I've got you. You. You're full and you're running. has any another new harvest, and those two are still there. Spraying, I don't have a sprayer. I don't have a stone picker. Weeding, sometimes the hoe will work in those and sometimes they won't. Deadwood, I could just go chop those down and get $13.50. Could do that. That's a little more money right there. 69. It's a little cheesy by doing this, but I gotta find which trees they are. This is a dense area. Yeah, right there's one. Two. Very dense. It's hard to see them. Where are you? Yeah, nice. Two side by side. It didn't say about having to sell them. It just says cut them. Which, selling these deadwoods are so light, you don't have much in them. You're not going to make a whole lot off of them. You're really not. Yeah, if I had an easier way to transport them from over here to over there real quick, it would be a little bit better. Where is the rest of them? Just trying to find them. Dense forest. Are you one? Are you marked? Yep. It's kind of almost out of the boundary almost. Ooh. 55%. There. 66. There we go. Looks like most of them are going to be on the edge. Yep. Right on the very edge of it. Boom. Pretty easy contract to get done. Now, yeah, ain't much in the sale. Not much in the sale. Pretty dense forest to try to find all those trees. It really is. It's nice to walk through nature though and see and look. Run through the woods. We climb a tree here and there. Well, that wouldn't let me climb it, but we're at 55. I mean, we started this episode 28, and it done pretty decent. Kind of wish there was more of a grain harvesting. These two ain't worth it for where they're at. I've been doing it plowing. Don't have a stone picker, so can't do any stone picking. Bale wrapping, baling, fertilizing. Could. Yeah. No. Moved on into July. There wasn't a whole lot for me to do in June. For now, since we're small, we're gonna probably go a month or two. As we get bigger, we will pretty much do a monthly episode. But we gotta get bigger. Our soybeans, our canola is ready, but we can't harvest it. It's not going the way it looks until about. That's gonna be late. It's not gonna 8 o'clock at night. So it's gonna rain all day till 8 o'clock tonight. So that's just gonna be rained on all day before we can even harvest that. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Hadn't even made. But we can go over here and get this field ready while it's raining. We will harvest that in this episode. Get it harvested. But we gotta get this small field ready. That way we ain't gotta worry about it too much. What I'm gonna do is go this way. That way I don't have to go as close as I normally would have to. I always start right there. I always hit the rocks. I don't know what I'm going to. I could turn this into a yard, but I really don't want to do a yard here. I also could put some animals here. Could do some animals in this. I'm deciding, not sure, 100% sure. Could put greenhouses over here. Do all the greenhouses over here. Not really know how I'm gonna lay this out. And I could take that barley, which it's not worth a whole lot. It isn't. You could do chickens, which I didn't really want to start out with chickens. I'm going to get chickens, but I did not want to start out with them. I really didn't. I'm trying to think of ways we can get our money up a lot quicker to help us out, which the sawmill will help us out. Once it hasn't been a full month since I set it over to turned it on, and it produces really slow, so it will be alright on that. I know I don't have access to that, but it will be alright. This field will be ready. I'm going to start speeding up time some. Cause we ain't gonna be able to do that field until late. And I want to get it done so we can get to canola. Get that canola harvested. That way we can work on that field. This field wasn't lined. This and the canola wasn't lined. I would have gotten more if they was lined, but it was the first fields we done. So this is our first harvest out of these fields. And I could, which I ain't gonna get a lot of money out of it, sell it and rebuy it, but that would help us out. That's how small this area is. But since we already own it, to me it won't be worth doing that. It really won't. But I'm planning on then probably this week of this episode or the next week start doing more than just one a week in this series, so we can progress and get it going, get it more going. I'm still got Rune Factory Guardians of Azuma. I'm enjoying that. I still got several more left on that playthrough, and I've not truly finished the game yet myself. I'm kind of, and I'll be honest with you, I'm kind of in a slump in games. I really am, because we got several games I want to play, and I've been wanting to play, but I just not felt like playing them. I'm in a slump of games that I really want to do. Like say, I want to play them, but when I try, I was like, yeah, I just don't feel like playing this right now. And if I'm not enjoying the game at the moment, there's no sense in me playing it, because it does it makes for horrible videos if I'm not really into the game. It really does. That's the reason why I'm not been doing the videos every day at the moment. It's just for that simple fact of not into them at the moment. But there's a lot I'm doing in real life right now. There's a lot been going on, a lot of running, taking care of things, doing a lot of other stuff, and on my free time, and other things I've got to do. I've got to do it, and I've been putting off. Like my lawnmower, messed up right now, and I haven't mowed my yard in about 2.5 weeks because it's been messed up. So my yard is like I gotta get my lawnmower fixed. There's a lot of stuff I've been having to work on and get done and take care of things that's been happening. I'm gonna go take this over here, and we're going to hit the rock. I'm going to turn this back into a trailer. I doubt that the canola won't feel that. Well, should I? Shouldn't? Yes, no, because I don't think we all need it for the rice. I'm trying to think. Well, I won't need it till April. April, May. So no, I don't, because I really won't have nothing else till April, May to really use this with. Unless a harvesting, grain harvest contract pops up. Speed this time up a little bit more, that way we got a good while before the rain stops. And it looks like it's probably going to be a nighttime harvest for this thing. Yep. So this can stay over here. Yeah, and anybody wondering why it's twitching, I use a keyboard. If you're wondering. Steering wheel, I don't have a good steering wheel. I would use it if I had a good one. Well, I got a good, let me rephrase it. I do have a good steering wheel here. It's not good for this, because how the pedals are and everything. And for me to make it work right for this, I have to redo the pedals and buy extra parts for it to make it work right. But it is what it is. And I do have a real cheap steering wheel that it's not too great. But we'll be back. Well, it's almost that time. I was gonna go. We can watch it go. It's 18. Ugh, I just hate that it's raining all day. The rain is killing us. 19. And it's gonna be nighttime. Come on. The rain has stopped. And it is dark. Now, come on. There we go. I was trying to remember, messing around with my keys, what I was doing. Nighttime harvest. Don't rarely get to do this at night, because I know it's hard to see. But the rain caused it to happen. The rain. To wait all day. Uh, 116%. Not going to get a whole lot out of this. Really not. But some's better than none. It really is. Could I straight up sell it? Or just wait? 'Cause I know the prices right now is not the best. Harvest season is not the best time. Get that one right there. That's the one I wanted you to hit. And keep getting every other thing besides the right one. Harvest season is not the best time to sell. Should I wait until premium or wait till it goes up and then sell it? I could sell that right there. Making honey in this game with those. How long it takes. The honey production here in 25 is not worth it, because it is so slow. Do some honey. I know there's probably, I can mod, probably there's a mod out there, I think, is you can get the honey hives that are like in 22. I haven't messed with them. I don't know if they work like 22 does. But I'm not 100% sure. Not messed with it. I kind of want, this thing is, I kind of want to use this series right here, and that's the main reason. I kind of want to get more and more about the progression, get to where we can get the big farm, because there's a lot of mods I want to play with, I want to mess with. And I'll probably do it with this series. That's what I'm thinking of, because I do have several mods installed that I'm going to use. And probably use this as a test. More than likely this is going to be a test for future. A lot more future. So I want to know which mods I like, which ones I don't like. Use them. And this right here would be a good test. And more mods. From Riverbend Springs, when I did Riverbend Springs, there was mods, but they wasn't much. But now there's a lot more mods than what there was when I played Riverbend Springs. And I'll probably go back, and I really want to go back to Riverbend Springs. I really do, because I really enjoyed that map. And for y'all, it didn't get finished. Still have that save, but it's nowhere near like where y'all last saw it. I mean, I pretty much sold just about everything. And I was looking at it when I was loading this up, and it ended up being up 7 million, a little over 7 million that I made, and I didn't sell everything. So for those that was wondering to hear that, watch how it turned out, where I ended up at, and I could have went more with it. I was even when I quit it, I was really still enjoying that map. And I decided on how I want. If I do that map, I'm gonna have to do it different, go back different. Start it different. But we do have the fishing coming in on November, I believe. New map with fishing and whatnot. Got that coming. And I've seen the videos that Giants put out. I'm still curious about it. The biggest thing is curious is if it's going to be worth doing. Because a lot of times, some things that they do put in the games, they're neat, they're new, they're different at it, but is it worth the time? Is it worth, especially if you're making money? And that's the thing. Like the vegetables and stuff, when they added the carrots and stuff in 22, the harvesters and everything is so expensive and such time consuming. Was it worth it for the money that you made? Yes, it could be fun to do. But if you're trying to progress and everything, is it worth it? And that's what I'm curious about when it comes out. There's our harvest done. I can't really tell. There's one car. can I get close enough without tearing everything up and slamming into everything. Boom. Did you hear the beat? Tell me it was going out. A pretty decent amount of canola. It really was. Yeah, it's late night. We'll look at a few things here. Back her up. Let's go Parker for the season. Till we get the long grain rice will be our next. And what I need to do, one thing that I forgot before we end this episode. It's been so long from when I started the last episode. I didn't think about it, and I really didn't pay attention until I moved on to the next day. And I believe this is on lease. I really do think it's on lease. I haven't looked yet, but I am getting a lease, and I think this is the only thing that I have leased. And I completely forgot that it's on lease. So I might as well get this done, so I won't hit the wrong button, turn it off. Or was it? You know what's on? You know what? Yep, I know. Yep, I know. That was kind of a waste at the moment. I'll probably keep this one more day, because I'm probably gonna have to lime that field over there because I didn't pay attention to what I was doing, and I realized it. But I'm gonna have that's on lease. Nope. Yeah, that's owned by me. I need to hook that up and do that field and that field. This is renting. It's just $400. $400 is all right. And we've got our first pallet sitting out, so that is good. But don't forget, if you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. Also give us a thumbs up, like. It would greatly help us out. And everybody have a great and wonderful day. Goodbye.